Hey gamers, welcome back to another PC Master Race review video here. There's a new step I'm doing into reviewing the important components when it comes to building PCs and working with them in general. They say you want to upgrade or to start from fresh. So this is a very important feature that you're going to need for your PC. This is, you may not know, they're not too common to come by and not many people talk about them, but these are completely vital. So this is a USB to micro USB connector, and it's in the cable right here with a rubber housing. In there you've got just various lengths of copper and tungsten just to keep the electrons moving through there. And basically what you'd use this for is you'd connect it up to your power supply, and then you'd connect the other end to your CPU, and that's how you give your CPU all of the brain power to do the thinking and to run processes and whatnot. And it is completely vital, especially if you want to run a brand new games like Quake and Fast and Furious. You're going to need one of these so it can actually process all of that hardcore graphical content quicker, and you just get way more FPS. So let's just take a look at this now. So I'm just gonna, as you can see, it's brand new. Still got the twist tie on there, so I'm just gonna take that off. Okay, so now that it's off, we can take a closer look at this properly. So we'll start from this end. As you can see here, this is kind of a standard USB. You can see these when connecting your Atari controllers and whatnot, or your arcade joysticks to your DOS machine. And yeah, you can just plug this straight in. And as you see, we've got 4 contact points right there, just those 4, on top of just a standard plastic housing, just to make sure you don't put it back to front. And just take a look at back here. Yeah, so it's just clamped together right here, and it just connects. It's quite basic. It's nothing extraordinary. Just got a basic molded soft plastic rubber housing insulator, and got that abrasive edge there just to give you a bit of grip when you try and take it out. And we'll just move along here. So you just got the connection point. That's it's fairly rugged, and you've still got maneuverability when it comes to sometimes you've got to get around a tough corner and whatnot, and that's there just to help you out through that. So we'll take a long through here. So this cable altogether I got for an extra long version. So this is about 47 meters. I believe I've not tested that. I don't carry a 47-meter ruler, so I might invest in one if I'm dubious whether or not that size is true. But at the moment, I'm fairly confident, and this is accurate to what was advertised. So as you can see, it just runs through here. You just got all this copper, runs through there, right through there. Nothing special, just basic rubber housing, shrink wrap on there, just to keep it insulated and stop the amoeboids coming out. And on here we have again another basic housing, but just to indicate the other side. And we have the micro USB, which is a fascinating invention. It was only invented, I'd say, it was thought of around 7 years ago, but it was mainly put into production around 5 years ago now. And these are starting to really expand. At first, it was slow. It was slow to get off. They were expensive. They didn't quite understand the materials properly. But now we've got the tungsten carbonate complement. They can just do that perfectly, and manufacturing process is 4 times quicker. Before, it used to take 16 years to develop one of these, but now they can do it in 3 minutes. So let's take a look at the end here. As you can see, it's considerably smaller to the other one, hence the name micro USB. You could probably fit about 2 of these and 1 of these. And one of the fascinating features is, if you sit at the top here, we've got little clamps. Little clamps right at the top. And that's just a hook into where you plug it into, and it just keeps it in there a little bit tighter. Before, I believe the prototype didn't have these, and they had a chance they can just escape, and once they're gone, they're gone. These have a tendency to burrow, and once they're burrowing, you can't really do much to stop them. So they added these little clamps here just to hold it in a bit tighter, which seems to be working really well. So far I've got 4, and yeah, none of them escaped. But the prototype one, that 5 minutes, that was gone. And yeah, so he's got the straight top here, and then you can kind of see how it curves inwards. So it's not a perfect rectangle, unlike the USB. So it curves in a little bit there. And you've got the plastic housing. Not too sure how many contacts. I'm going to assume probably around the same, but considerably smaller, but you can't really see much in there because it's just that small. But yeah, so this is the USB to micro USB cable.